Welcome students. We will start with your today's economics class. Last class we were dealing with the chapter employment, informalization and growth. We have already discussed the various important concepts that were related to employment as well as unemployment. We also discussed the different types of unemployment, that is basically rural unemployment, urban unemployment and other forms of unemployment. We are left with the last type of unemployment, that is educated unemployment. So we'll take up first what is educated unemployment. As you can see, the word educated unemployment, the word educated here itself is an indicator of the fact that it is a type of unemployment that is prevalent among the educated section of the society. Educated unemployment basically refers to the unemployment that prevails amongst the people who are educated, have required professional skills, abilities, degrees, despite of having proper educational qualification, they are unable to secure a job for themselves as per their ability. This is basically an unemployment prevailing among those who are aspiring to acquire white collar jobs. This is one of the largest form of unemployment that exists in our economy. Now, what are the factors that are responsible for educated unemployment? Defective manpower planning. That means we don't have a proper manpower planning here, balancing the supply of labor in relation to its demand. The number of workers and workforce in certain occupations is rapidly increasing, where the demand for such kind of educational professional skill is as compared to their supply less. As a result, the unemployment among this educated class of people tends to increase, generating the problem of educated unemployment. Now let us briefly go through it. Amongst educated people, this kind of unemployment exists. It's an open form of unemployment. It is also a kind of underemployment. Why do we call it a kind of underemployment? Because people who are facing educated unemployment, most of the time they have to compromise and settle down with jobs which are less than paying them less than their ability and skill. So they derive a wage less than the prevailing wage. So they get into jobs, they are not paid worth their capacity and ability. Match up with the job. Faculty, education system, mass output, preference for white collar jobs, lack of employable skills are the main factors responsible for educated unemployment among youths in India. So now we'll move to the next topic. The next topic is a very important topic. It deals with the different factors causing unemployment. So we are now going to discuss the different factors responsible for unemployment one by one. Number one, slow rate of economic growth. It has been noticed that the growth rate of the economy is very, very slow. The job opportunities have not increased at the right pace, failing to give gainful employment to the rapidly rising workforce. The working population is rising, but alternative opportunities in the same pace for employment in different sectors have not been created. As a result, the demand for job and the supply of job does not match up. creating the problem of unemployment or joblessness. Underdeveloped agriculture. Before that, population explosion. The rate at which the population is increasing is too high. The growth rate of the population is rapidly rising. As a result, the workforce of the country who are aspiring to get employment in different sectors, the size of the workforce also tends to rise according to the rise in the population in a direct relationship. As a result, the population rises but no jobs being created leads to the problem of unemployment. There is an unbalanced growth of population and increase in job opportunities. Underdeveloped agriculture. Agriculture is still in a backward state of development where primitive methods, outdated techniques are being used. Agricultural output is low and more than required number of people are engaged in agriculture, thus creating the problem of disguised unemployment. Another problem is seasonal unemployment. During a given period of time, the people employed in the agricultural sector remain without work, creating seasonal unemployment. So, agricultural economy is also facing the problem of unemployment to a great extent. And we being an agrarian economy where modernization of agriculture has not taken place, we face the problem of unemployment. Defective educational system. We have an educational system which does not emphasizes on training, specialization and skill-based education. It basically focuses on creating literates rather than a skilled labor force. It provides formal and degree-oriented educations. As a result, the people, despite of having degrees and formal education, lack practical expertise, practical skills and technical know-how to perform a work. Thus, they find it difficult to secure jobs for themselves. Slow growth of industries. The industrial sector is still underdeveloped. Although industrialization is taking place, but the rate of industrialization is very slow. It is believed that rapid development of industries can provide large-scale employment to the teeming masses who are still jobless. As industrial sector involves large number of laborers in production activities, packaging, transportation, marketing, and thereby creating employment for a large section. Decline of cottage and small scale industries. The number of cottage and small scale industries have not increased at a significant rate. We know that cottage and small scale industries are labor oriented. They have labor absorbing capacity. They carry out the production activities basically using labor. Hence, by promoting cottage and small scale industries, handicraft industries, traditional industries like pottery, weaving, handloom, these industries can play an important role in generating employment. Faculty planning. There is a requirement for manpower planning, balancing the demand and supply of labor force, which is lacking in our country. job opportunities are not being created as per the supply of labor. At the same time, the opportunity for education, training, skill are not being encouraged in order to meet the requirements or prerequisites of development and encourage the development along with creation of employment opportunities. Inadequate employment planning. There is lack of proper planning on part of the government to create employment opportunities in different sectors, whether be it trade activities like banking, insurance, warehousing, transportation, communication, absence of dissemination of information. So there is lack of efforts being taken with regard to employment planning, propagating information and spreading information regarding skill formation and training. There are few more points left which discusses the different causes of unemployment, which we would be dealing in our next class. Please go through the topics that were taught today. Systematically prepare your notes in the point-wise format and stay home, stay safe. Thank you. Take care.